Hi, this is Jason Yeldell, the lead software developer for Yeldell Scientific, a software development firm based out of New Jersey that specializes in the creation, development, and deployment of custom Microsoft Office macros, templates, and add-ins for use in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. Today we are showcasing one of our recent Excel add-ins entitled as Organize My Stuff that runs in Excel 2007 or higher for Windows PCs and laptops. The Organize My Stuff application is an Excel add-in that provides you with a fun and easy way to catalog, organize, and view all of your digital stuff from one central hub that is easy to navigate and is visually appealing. Amazingly, all of this is done using native Microsoft Excel functionality. From the home screen of the Organize My Stuff Excel add-in, we have the ability to add digital content to our library of documents, books, pictures, music, movies, games, and other forms of digital stuff that we want to keep track of. In this demonstration, we will show how easy and fun it is to add any existing music or movie titles that you own to your My Stuff library. To add music titles to your library, simply click My Music and then click the Add More Stuff icon. We can then choose Import Folder to bring in a folder containing music titles that we currently have stored on a flash drive or this machine. In this example, I have a flash drive with some old music rips. So I'll navigate to that location and select an album that I want to import. Let's choose, let's say, Janet Jackson. Why not? Right? Let's choose Rhythm Nation. We click OK. And we can immediately see that 20 songs were found for that selected album, Rhythm Nation 1814. From this screen, we can set the genre and add any additional metadata such as the cover art image for this particular album. Now, amazingly, one of the things that it does in the background is automatically perform a Google search for the album name with a JPEG file so that it automatically grabs a link to a cover art image. So all we have to do to set the cover art is navigate to the cover art field and then do a Control V to paste, and it will paste in the actual link that it found to a cover art for that particular album. We give it a second to refresh and we can see that it did indeed find the cover art for that album. So now we can set the genre and then click OK. So now we have added this album to our library of music that is viewable, searchable, and even playable within the Organize My Stuff Excel add-in. We can simply select a track and then click on the play icon and it will actually play the song. As we see here, it's playing automatically in Windows Media Player. So again, as another example, let's add another album. So if we want to add another album to our library of Organize My Stuff music files, we simply click on Add More Stuff, select Import Folder. In this example, I'll choose a different album that I have on a flash drive with a bunch of old music rips, and I'll choose Jay-Z, and let's say The Blueprint. I click OK, and we can see that it found 12 songs in that particular album that I have stored. I can select the genre and then I can paste in the cover art link that it automatically finds. So I navigate to the cover art field and do a Control V. It automatically has the link on the clipboard. Give it a second to refresh and you can see that it did indeed find the cover art. I click OK, and now I have a second album added to my listing of files within Organize My Stuff. Again, if I want to click on it, I can do that. And if I want to play the track, I can just click the play icon. And there you have it. Now, as your library of titles grows, you can start taking advantage of some of the nifty tools that this Excel add-in provides, such as a fully integrated search engine and a gallery that allows you to view all of your cover art. For example, if I want to search for a track, I can click on the search icon and just type in a search term, such as, let's say, for example, lonely. I click search, and it will find a track that matches that particular keyword. In this case, it's a Janet Jackson song entitled as Lonely. And from this particular view, I can click on the actual cover art, and it would actually play the song as well. Now conversely, we can go back to the library of titles and simply click on the gallery icon to view all of the cover art that we have stored in an Excel file. Now this Excel file has macros that are automatically written to it to display the cover art for each track, and we can simply scroll through our library of titles and play any song that we want to play. So we can see all of our Janet Jackson songs of that particular album, and then we get to our Jay-Z Blueprint album, and we can see all the individual tracks. And if I wanted to play one, I can just simply click on the icon and it will play the file. And at any time we can return back to our library from the Excel file by clicking on the button View Edit My Stuff. That brings us back to our library of titles, and if we want to go back to the home screen, we just click the blue arrow pointing to the left, telling us to go back to home screen. In this next example, we can show how the Organize My Stuff Excel add-in handles digital collections of movie files in the same simple way. So from the home screen, we select on My Movies, and then we can click on the Add More Stuff icon, and then I can import a folder. In this case, I have a flash drive with some old VHS rips. I'll just navigate to that collection. And let's say, for example, Brewster's Millions. I actually like that movie, so don't judge me on that. We click OK. You can see that it particularly finds the file. And then we can actually add the same type of metadata like we did for the music. In this case, it automatically performs a Google search in the background for the cover art. So all we have to do is paste it in. So I can navigate to the cover art field, paste in that image, give it a second to refresh, and we can see that it did indeed find the actual cover art, and there it is. We can then tag it, for example, with comedy or any kind of free text that we want to add, and then click OK. And we can now see that we have that movie added to our particular library of movie titles within the Excel add-in Organize My Stuff. And amazingly, all of this is done using Microsoft Excel. So we can sort of see in the background what it's doing. It's creating a sheet where it houses the particular metadata, such as the name of the file, the actual movie name, and it also stores a link to where it can be found on that flash drive or that other network location, so that when you click on the title, it will actually play it. We'll select Open, and then the movie will start to play. So this is a fun and easy way to have all of your mishmash files, movie files, documents, music, organized and viewable from one easy to read location. And amazingly, all this is done using Microsoft Excel. There's no need to have an external database. There's no need to even tap into iTunes or Evernote, even though you could do that to make it even more robust. But all of this is done right from within Microsoft Excel. If I wanted to add another movie for demonstration, I can click on Add More Stuff, select Import Folder. Let's go to a location. Let's say I want to add The Goonies, right? That's actually broken into 2 files, which is no problem. It finds it. We select OK. And let's just rename this as The Goonies. And then paste in the cover art. We navigate to the cover art field, overwrite what's there with just a Control V, give it a second to refresh, and you can see that we do have the cover art. Let's tag this as, 80s, for example. Anything we want, it's just free text. And click OK. And now we have 2 movies within our library that are easily found and searchable from within this one Excel add-in. If I want to play the Goonies movie, I select it, for example, and then click the play button. And it will actually start playing me. This is a very fun utility. I actually play with it all the time, and I actually have another version of it that has thousands of titles stored. And it's an easy way to keep track of all of your digital media. Likewise, from this particular screen, you can always view just the cover art for anything that you own by clicking on the gallery icon, and it will generate an Excel sheet with just the cover art. And obviously, the cover art is clickable. You click it, select the open button, and it will actually play the actual title that you selected. So that's pretty much it for the Organize My Stuff Excel add-in. The Excel add-in is extremely useful, as you see, and it's very fun to use, which is most important. And it's available for instant download via the link in the description of this YouTube video. So if you like this type of content and would like to see more, Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. We have over 150 tools and add-ins for Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and Outlook, and we're always developing more. So take care, and we'll see you next video.